Okay, so earlier I said that Cedar had a problem with responding to his name. So we're going to play a little game that I like to call the name game. So basically, I got these treats in my pocket. I say Cedar's name. He looks at me, gives me any attention at all, comes to me, looks at me, whatever, anything. And I give him a treat for it. And then the treat, basically what the treat does is it, good boy. Get down. The treat basically just reinforces the behavior. So he's already looking at me because he knows I have him. Cedar. Good. Cedar. Cedar. Hey. Cedar. Good. Cedar. Good. Cedar. Good. Good boy. Now I might kind of walk off and see what he does. Cedar. Good boy. Good boy. And I got this long 20-foot leash on him because I don't trust him. For the most part. I don't trust him not to just run off. So we're going to do this treat thing. That way, hopefully, off leash, he'll see coming to us as like something that's going to get him a reward. And it'll become a positive thing. What he was doing, it was a positive thing. But it wasn't a positive thing for the human. It was a positive thing for him. You'd call him and he'd turn around and look at you and do the dog version of flipping you off, basically, and then he'd turn his tail and run. And the goal with that is that you chase him, and you don't want that. They're just playing. They're playing the name game with you. You want to be in charge of the name game. Cedar. Sit. Hey, it's right here. Sit. Good. We can throw a little bit of obedience in there. I've been working on that down, so we'll see how he does. And I got the treats, so he'll probably do pretty good. This will be the first time that I've used treats for any of the training. I taught all of the training before I used the treats. Sometimes I do that before, sometimes I do the treats before, and then later on I do the obedience. Sometimes I put the 20-foot line on first. Sometimes we go straight to the e-collar. Sometimes I don't do one of those things at all. It just depends on the dog. You never know what you're gonna have to do. Sit. Sit. Good. You down. Cedar. Hey, down. Nope. Hey. Hey. Good. Down. Down. You almost did it. I'm not going to even show it to you. You have to do it. Come here. Come here. Sit. Sit. Down. No. Down. Good boy. Good dog. Down. Cedar. Cedar. Turn around. Down. No. No. Come here. Down. No. Down. No. Down. Down. Good. Good boy. Good boy. Cedar. Cedar. Good boy. Cedar. Cedar. Come here. Hey. Come here. Hey. Sit. Down. No. Sit. Down. Down. No. Hey. Down. Good boy. Good boy. It's right there. It's right there. Good boy. Good dog. Get down. Hey. Down. No. See. Down. Good boy. It's right here. Good boy. Okay. Sit. Sit. Good. Down. Good dog. Good dog. And normally I'm going to have a dog hold the down position or any position I ask, but he's just now learning it, so if I give him the treat and then he gets right back up, I don't mind. I'll work on that later on. But right now I just want him focused on me and doing what I told him to do. Cedar! See why I got that 20-foot leash line on him. Come here. Didn't need to go get it, but that's one of the reasons I have it on him. He ended up coming back to me without me having to go grab it. Leave her alone. No, no. Cedar. Good. Cedar. Down. Go. Yeah, good. Good boy. Good boy. That was a little quicker. And eventually, will you stop wagging your tail for a second? Thank you. And eventually, we'll get to the point where I won't have to do the hand signal. He'll just do it on just with me talking, using the command. No, leave her alone. Down. Good dog. Good dog. I need to get rid of this. I keep thinking the treats are in there, but they're in my pocket. Cedar. Cedar. Good. Down. Good. Right here. Nope. Get down. Down. Good boy. Good boy. So anyway, that's just a fun little game. Leave her alone. Knock it off, jerk. These young dogs, they like to get over here and bully these females. And she just puts up with it. So I gotta get in there and save her. That other dog will kick the shit out of me. So I don't do anything. I just let him get the shit kicked out of him. Right, buddy? Yeah. Like I was saying, that's just a fun little game I like to play. Leave her alone. With these dogs that have a lack of focus. Cedar. 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 What I just did right there was a redirecting exercise. See, he's distracted by her. Cedar. Good. Cedar. No. Right here. Good. That's something a lot of positive trainers use. I do it a little bit, but I'm more into correcting the behavior than doing that stuff. I use that to redirect the dog. That's not a reward. A positive only trainer will use that as a reward. They'll give their dogs treats and they won't even fix the behavior. They won't do like what I do is I'll redirect it, but I'll also correct it later on in the training process. They don't do that. All they do is distract the dog, which is not ideal. You're not always going to have treats on you. So I don't understand why people take their dogs to these positive only trainers. It doesn't make any sense. You wouldn't tell your kid to take out the trash and then he says F you and then you give him his $5 anyway or whatever you're paying him. That's not how it works. You're gonna end up with a liberal, pretty much, for the most part. And before I get too opinionated, I'm gonna go ahead and turn off this video.